Hello, everybody. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good day, Monday. Yeah, Monday's Monday. Have we got some articles today? And we've had some crazy stuff coming out. Elon Musk saying things like, I'm going to step down, did a poll. If you want me to step down from Twitter, vote here. And then everybody was like, no, we want you to go. I was like, okay. But let me go back a little bit in history of how this all kind of played out to begin with. Elon Musk even told people, he's like, I'm not really going to be CEO for long with this. I'm just going to get this thing rolling and then I'm going to step down. Somebody else is going to do this. So, just to let you know, nothing new here. Didn't give a timeline when he would step down. And the thing is, it's like in one of the tweets he put out, which was kind of eerie, and a good eerie. I thought it was kind of good eerie. I was like, it said, hey guys, vote, this poll right here coming out. Be careful for what you wish for. Okay, I talked about this earlier on my live with This Way Network. We did a big thing about that. It's on This Way Network on YouTube, and we had a half-hour segment there talking about Elon Musk and what I got going on top of my head here with this whole no hair thing. Very educational. Anyways, so we've seen many instances where, like, say for instance, that Chris Cuomo guy and some of the other people. Let me think of another one here in New York, Mayor Adams. A lot of people that got a lot of people who were taken off their job were replaced by worser characters like that. Worser, not as there were far worse people out there. In other words, if you've got this whole thing that seems like it's pretty bad, and you're like, yeah, get these people out. Us on our side, we're like, yeah, they got rid of Chris Cuomo. Or was it Andrew Cuomo? Anyway, the Cuomo guy, the Governor Cuomo, that crazy dude. We got rid of this dude. We're super stoked. All of us were like, this is a big victory here. And then they put in way worse. And I was like, oh no. Makes you wonder what happened. They took that, like, Lori Lightfoot, you're out. What would they put in? What would that be? Well, without going too deep into this subject here, because I could spend a whole half an hour talking about what I've learned about the information being released on Twitter that has to do with the FBI and some of the things that they were involved in operations and suppressing information. It's out in the open now, guys. It is out there. There is no doubt about it. There is irrefutable proof that it's happening, and lots more to come. And I'm not going to claim what all that is, so YouTube ain't going to get me. I'm just saying there's some stuff that happened. Allegedly. So, let's get to some of these other articles right quick, guys. By the way, I just wanted to also tell you that I don't like the Communist Party of China. I denounce their human... I can't say certain things, but it's a T. Starts with a T. And there's a lot of it in the cities. Cars everywhere. Lots of cars in the city make for a whole bunch of what? T words. Trigger words on the internet. Trigger words on the internet, guys. So here is the recent poll that was taken. Like I say, lefties, they love polls. So you put a poll out there, and they'll be more than happy to engage with it. It's a long story short. There. Elon Musk asked Twitter users Sunday if he should step down as head of the social media site. More than 17 million votes were cast and delivered clear verdict. 57.5% said he should quit from a Twitter poll that closed after 12 hours on Monday. Well, that was today. So Musk said he would abide by the results of the vote. After voting ended, there was no immediate response from Musk on Twitter. If he follows through, Mr. Musk would be handing over the reins of the company that he bought for $44 billion in late October. It's a lot of money. The turbulent weeks since that have been marked by mass layoffs at the company, failing advertisement sales. Now, remember, this article I'm reading came from the New York Times, okay? We all know that some of those numbers allegedly seem to be a lot different. There's the engagement on Twitter is off the charts, allegedly. So there's some of that stuff is conflicting, if you ask me, just as an opinion, guys. Just as an opinion, nothing factual here, guys. You can do a little bit of research on your own, and you can actually find these numbers and make your own assessment. But I don't want you to be worried that I think that this could go in a direction far different than what some of the lefties think. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to make any kind of predictions because I don't want to feed with false hopium. But I'm pretty sure, like with the way that things were going, that it would if he keeps in this direction, it's going to be an uber success. I'm pretty sure he's going to put somebody in who's going to do the right thing. So I don't know. We'll see how this rolls out. It's definitely, if nothing else, it gave people a great opportunity to see what was really going on. And now if you want to engage out, so let's say for instance, all like if they took Twitter and squashed it and messed it all up, then this would be the same thing that happened before. Because see, when you have investors have to make money. When you lose money of your investors on purpose because you decided to nuke the company or self-destruct it for whatever reason to push an agenda by somebody else, then the people that are invested in this company are going to be upset, and then this whole thing rolls right back over again. So I'm pretty sure that he wants to take the company in the right direction to make money, and that is the main deal. Now, like I said, I don't know what the outcome of this is going to be, but like he said in that tweet, be careful for what you wish for. You know? So, now that could go over either way. He could be sending that to us. He could say that to us. He could be like, if you want me to be here, be careful what you wish for, or like something like that. Or if you want, I don't know. But this is definitely a huge shakeup for the left. Now, this is where things are getting kind of weird, guys. When it comes to Christian belief, there is a really, really, it goes against it. Nobody goes after the Jewish people. Nobody really goes after the I can't think of all the religions right now, but every religion is allowed to be gone after. Muslim, get there in a minute. All right. Every religion has been attacked, or is allowed to be, or is not attacked except for Christianity. You can go after Christians all day long. You can go after them all day long. I put a meme out the other day with the Hunter Biden meme, which actually has been photoshopped with Elon Musk and Fauci. And anyways, one of the commenters in there, I know the guy. He's an atheist, and that's okay. He's fine with that. Whatever you want to do is fine with me. I don't care. But he was like, these Christians are something else. He's throwing off saying that, Christians aren't allowed to have dirty humor. And God has a sense of humor. I know for a fact he does. Trust me. Now, he'd probably be like, you shouldn't be doing that. But on the backside, he's kind of laughing a little bit. And he asks himself for forgiveness and everything's all right. Now, don't quote me as a preacher. But I'm just saying, God didn't do none of this if he didn't think he was going to have a little bit of fun. Really. So, I'm here. That's a good way of explaining God's sense of humor. And, good gracious. I went too far. So this dude, pastor arrested in Brazil, fears for his life. Please pray for Pastor Fabiano. This is a man here that's in Brazil. Brazilian federal police, which does the bidding of the leftist Supreme Court. That would be Lula. They've went after a bunch of Bolsonaro supporters, like major, big time. And they have now, let's see here. It says this morning at 4:30 a.m. federal police goon squad swooped in and arrested Pastor Fabiano, who is a father of 9, holding a Bible and a copy of the Brazilian Constitution. And that doesn't matter to those people. It's all about, the Christianity gives people this neat, really cool outlet of kind of living fearless. If you decide to be a Christian and you get into the Word of God and you realize how deep things really are and how people really function, and our life is a lot more than just a clump of cells, you tend to regard yourself a higher person than people. Like you don't answer to people. You answer to somebody that's higher than you. In other words, that would be God. And anyways, they don't like that. They want you to be in fear. They want you to answer to big government and feel safe knowing that they're taking care of you, because you only have this one life. You're only here for this one little bit. You don't want to, you don't want that to end too soon. You want to be here as long as you want, or at least while you're here, know that you're took care of, because everything is so short. You only have this one life that you may not, you don't want to believe in God. Well, see, he's nobody. That's what they say anyhow. But really, it gives people really cool strength and boldness to take on the world without fearlessness, without fear. So, but anyways, Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos invest in brain-computer interface company. Just weeks after Elon Musk, co-founder of Neuralink, announced that the company is just 6 months away from implanting brain-computer interfaces in humans, both Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos invest in a hefty sum into Synchron Incorporated, a brain-computer interfacing company. There's a whole company dedicated to this now, guys. You go to work. What do? I'm going to put something in your head. I'm getting my little Honda Civic, my 5-speed, and I'm going to go to my work, and I'm going to cut your head open. I'm going to put this computer chip in. That's what they want to do. Now, my question to you commenters, if you made it this far, so far in the video, who do you trust more with? I'm not saying you're going to, I don't want it. I don't want this messing me, and if you want it, fine, whatever. But who would you trust? Who would you rather be heading off the technology? The man behind the scenes saying that there's too many people on the earth and we can fix everything with those V words that they. I know, right? Okay. Or would you rather have somebody that's going to do it that's be like, his message is totally different. Now, whether or not his message is legitimate or not is a whole different story. But at least he ain't outright telling you that this is what we're going to do. He ain't come out with no jab that took out a bunch of people neither. Elon Musk didn't. So, anyways, let me see if I can get where we're at here. Okay, all right. Where are we at? I clicked on this now. What am I doing over? Oh, this is that poll that was taken by Elon Musk. This has ended and everything is in the process of that happening. And more will come out about that. Later on this afternoon, if I get time, I'll get a video. But this is where results were final in the leftist poll for vote for the Elon to be stepped down. And I wonder if it's got like the tweet here. Where is it at? It says right here, should I step down his Twitter? I'm trying to run through this kind of quick because I know we're all busy. And he's, could be the second time he's done it against us about the bots. Okay, I'm just rolling through some stuff. And Musk created the poll after apologizing for making policy changes about Twitter users' consent. And, let's see here. It says, should I step down as Twitter? I wonder if it's got the tweet in here. At both the tweet level and account level, we will remove any free promotion privilege third-party social media platforms such as linking URLs. Okay. Musk has yet to comment on stepping down as to replace Elon Musk. You must like the pain. Okay. I'm just reading through this, guys. Stick with me for a second here. Let me run Twitter for a bit. No salary. All in. This is Lex Friedman. Focus on great engineering and increasing amount of love in the world. You must like pain a lot. One catch, you have to invest your life savings in Twitter, and it has been in the fast lane to bankruptcy since May. Still want the job? Oh. Okay. A lot of the companies are backing out and all this stuff. The rumor started, but, if you've got nothing to lose, let's lay it all out there, guys. Let's see here. There's a couple people responding to that quote, but I don't know. Be careful what you wish for. So that's definitely kind of like that whole thing when he came in there with the sink. It was a message, but I don't know exactly what. Kevin McCarthy lashes out at 5 House Republicans who vow to vote against him for the speaker. Now, Trump has endorsed Kevin McCarthy, or said that he's the guy for the job. I don't know. I don't understand it. I do know that, and I'm going to lay out a few facts or alleged facts because I don't have the articles here in front of me to put it out. But word is on the street that allegedly that Kevin McCarthy, and if you want to do a little research, but this came from a pretty reputable source, but like I say, I don't have the article here with me, that he's involved in some Chinese companies, some pretty heavy duty stuff with Chinese companies, or not him, but his lieutenant staffer, not him, not McCarthy to the right on, but of course that's just the same thing as isolating and insulating yourself by having somebody else, kind of like maybe what Elon might be trying to do. I don't know, but there's a chance that maybe him and Trump even says that this guy's a friend of his, even though there's been some stuff behind the scenes that's happened. We don't know this fourth dimensional chess being played, and I'm pretty sure there's some of it because that's 90% of how, when you're behind the scenes in political type stuff, you're going to have to think way ahead of the decisions you make to figure out how they'll land you in the future. That's what I mean by that. So we'll see how that rolls out. I don't know. Trump's not that, he's pretty smart. He's made a lot of money, wrote a lot of books, gave a bunch of presentations, and a lot of people loved him up until he shook the deep state. So think about that. You don't get that far by writing all these books and having them discussed in collegiate curriculums. So he's Trump's smart guy. And this is a sad state of affairs. Wisconsin's corrupt GOP Speaker Robin Voss, kicks the E-word integrity warrior Janelle Branson off the E-word committee. She was well known for speaking out and heading off these committees and not allowing these lefties with these face masks and these terrible things. Almost said a trigger word. She was the forefront of that. She was like, whenever you had the name has slipped my mind, and I'm so sorry. But the man who did it was working on checking the stuff in the rest homes about what happened to those people over there and how they were exploited. Michael Gableman. I'm sorry. Poor old brain of mine. It's everywhere. I have a bunch of stuff going on behind the scenes, phones ringing and stuff. But this corrupt Voss first action against Branch in November. Voss kicked her out of this. And so he even is going after some of the people that he hired to investigate. This all started because of what Voss said. He was the one that said, okay, I want you to do this, this, and this. And they did it. And then he gets mad about it. He got mad at daggone Gableman for doing what he was doing. He asked him to do it. I don't get it, guys. But let me leave you with a little bit of Kari Lake energy. We're going to wrap things up real quick. Let me leave you with a little bit of Kari Lake energy. And I'll make myself big and tell you bye. And I want you to watch Kari Lake do what we should have been doing years ago, which is not backing down, but doubling down and not apologizing, but showing people that you have freedom of speech. If you don't exercise, you allow people to tell you what to do, when to do, how to do it, you're going to lose those rights. So thank you so much for tuning in. Lots of love, guys. Lots of love. Big, happy, fun Monday. Lots of stuff going on behind the scenes, and it's all good, guys. It is great. And I just really appreciate all the comments and all the new subscribers and all the wonderful people out there that are always here and spreading this content. It's a wonderful, wonderful, great honor. Please check me out on We'll Fix It with an exclamation point. That's my alternative channel. Please check me out on 1William1Arch on Twitter, and I'm doing my best to say as much as I can while I can say it. I'm going to leave this Kari Lake video to you guys, and I just hope you really, 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 really enjoy her energy and her dedication and her fearlessness and what she's done. Here you go, guys. 25 seconds long, and it's well worth the watch. Let me get this thing big, and I'm going to hit play, and then we're going to get up out of here.
Than anybody I know. He's given up more than anybody I know. And these bastards of the media want to drag him through the mud.